I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-minute Convos, where I help you create a brand of your own unique, real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Joy Allen. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I'm doing great.
It's a great pleasure to connect with you, Joy. Thanks for taking the time to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm super excited.
Well, tell us, what part of the world are you in right now, Joy?
I'm actually in Texas, which is kind of odd because I'm originally from Michigan.
so, so, so this is going to be a pretty amazing conversation. I'd like to know, like, which of your talents is responsible for us connecting?
Perseverance. So I've actually was 527 pounds and I have lost 304 so far. And
Wow!
yeah, and
Wow!
this is without surgery, without gimmicks, just straight up perseverance.
Wow. Do you have like a website, or do you have
I'm
um
actually in the process of making a website because I'm trying to do a mentoring business because I'm going through the weight loss and I want to help other people to do the same.
wow. Wait, I need to see a picture. Like, so you're on Facebook, right?
I am.
All right, let me jump across there. If I go to Facebook, I'll see something, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well, you won't see me big because I
Well, I could imagine what
weren't.
500 looks like, right? So if I
Yeah.
see you now, like it'll be like, okay, yeah, cool. So Joy Allen, is it Joy Hletky? Is that
Yes.
all right?
Yes,
Cool.
that's my maiden name.
All right,
Yes.
cool. So I'm adding you now, and I'm going here, amazing audience, as we have this conversation. She is not 500 pounds. Wow. Well,
No.
that is amazing. So, like, how did you do that?
Like I said, perseverance. So I when I was 18, I had to go to my doctor's to get a physical to go to college, and I had to get on a docking scale. They took me to a warehouse. I had to get on one of those docking bay scales
Hmm.
to weigh me. They couldn't even weigh me in the doctor's office, and that was the most embarrassing thing in my life. And since then, I've said, all right, I'm gonna do diets. I'm gonna do all this stuff, and diets didn't work for me.
Hmm.
But, I changed my life, I changed my mind, my mindset on everything, and it's just been awesome how God has just helped me to do this.
Hmm. So, who did you learn perseverance from?
My dad was in the Navy, and, he was never one to back down, and he just said, "You never quit. You just do it until you succeed. No matter what it is, you just keep doing it, and you'll be successful. If you quit, then that's when you're a failure."
Wow, like I'm really shocked because I'm thinking I'm not shocked by so much by what you've accomplished. Like I've seen and heard of individuals who've accomplished similar, and again it's in the minority, right?
Mhm.
But I'm just thinking while you're speaking, what the transition must have been like. Like you're speaking about the furniture you've operated around your car, the feeling that you've transitioned into, I'm guessing, is
Mhm.
pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, I used to be a very negative person, and if I lost 1 pound, I would be devastated. And I've switched my mindset from being devastated to being excited and thrilled and celebrating my small successes. And in doing so, I've become a positive person, which has helped me to lose so much weight. The negativity kept me down, and the positivity has helped bring me up and helps me to shed all this weight.
So those are two P's thus far. We have perseverance and positivity, right?
Mhm.
Well, you've definitely been on the other side of the coin. Now that you've interacted with positivity and perseverance, understanding the challenges that do occur to be that person, why will you, Joy, continue to repeat that skill now?
Well, it's not just in weight loss, but in every aspect of our lives, we need to continue with this. Positivity helps you to be happier. It helps you to be, more energetic, and it keeps you active. Negativity keeps you sedentary, and you don't do much. You just wallow in yourself. And positivity puts you outside yourself and onto other people, and you're helping others, and your whole focus isn't on you, and that helps you to to really see where you fit in the world.
That's amazing. Well, tell me one other thing, Joy, you've done consistently over the last 3 years.
Celebrated all my small successes in everything. Like my kids, we celebrate things. We write down all the things that we want answered or that we need help on, and we constantly celebrate the small successes of our goals that we have, and those lead to those big successes. And so that's what I've consistently done over the last 3 years. Every time I've lost 1 pound, I celebrate it with my kids. Every time they get a good grade on something or whatever it is, we celebrate.
How does it make you feel to see the children walking in the steps of your joy, pun intended?
I am thrilled that they are, because I don't ever want them to be where I was. And I'm excited to see them celebrating, and they in turn celebrate. And you should see them when they're with their friends. Their friends will do something that's kind of what we would consider minor, and they're like, "Yay, good job!" and it's like living it up. It's great to see.
Why would you suggest to someone out there that's listening, someone that may have had challenges, even if it's not weight, right? May have had those challenges, that they do what you've done by not only being the individual that is benefiting from this, but allowing your family to benefit?
Oh my gosh. So I would suggest that they would do this because it literally is life altering. As you start to shed the pounds, as you shout, whatever it is, even if it's weight or your job and you're shedding negativity, you are you're going to be a happier, healthier, hotter person, and people are going to be more attracted to that. So you're going to gain more friends, and you're also going to be able to make more of an impact in this world. A lot of people want to find their purpose. Why am I here? What am I doing? And the best way is to put yourself out there and do something for someone else. And so I would say that being perseverance and having that, you can do it. You can make your dreams come true.
Amazing audience. We are live with Joy Allen. Joy, tell us again, you moved from 500 and how much to how much?
So I was 527 pounds when I was a teenager, and I have evicted 304 pounds. So I've gotten rid of, and I don't say lost, because a lot of times when you lose something, you find it again, and I don't want to find it again.
Yeah,
I want it gone.
Yeah, like gone. You go, stay from. I like 3 or 4. I like to connect numbers and songs and all sorts of things, right? So 3 multiplied by 4, even if you leave the 0 out, is 3 by 4 is how much again? 3 multiplied by 4.
12.
There we go. 12. Love it. Oh, but Joy, hey, let me now invite you into my time machine. Yeah, that's surrounded by a beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Joy, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Okay, I have a few, but the one that sticks out the most is when I was 4, and I was trying to learn to ride the bike. So I have an older brother, and he was 5, and my mom was teaching him how to ride a 2-wheeler. And I was like, okay, if he can do it, I can do it, right? And I was always competitive with my brother. And my mom was like, no, you're too young. I'm just dealing with him. I'm worn out. And I was like, no, I want to learn it. So she went inside to make lunch, and my brother went inside because he just wasn't interested. So I literally took the bike and taught myself within 15 minutes and tons of times of falling down to ride a 2-wheeler. And when I went inside, my mom, I told her, I said, I learned to ride the bike. And she said, no, you didn't. And I said, come outside. And I showed her. And she was shocked because she was trying to teach my brother and he couldn't get it.
Wow.
And I was younger. So that's my earliest
intriguing
memory.
Why do you think this memory is so clear, Joy?
I think it was because it was the first time that I actually did something on my own, without any help, and with people telling me I couldn't do it, because my mom said I couldn't do it. She's never been one to tell me I couldn't do anything. It was the first time she ever told me that. And I also did something that my brother couldn't do before he could do it. So to me, that was like a win.
That's intriguing. What can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind?
Yeah.
I love the idea that Joy learns the way she learns. And it's fascinating because you're in a space where that occurred, and then you realized, I'm guessing, hey, I could do anything that I put my mind to. However, having that isn't enough. Like you echoed through the conversation, sometimes you need to put yourself out there. Sometimes you need to do what's necessary, right? And you did gain weight, but you always knew, didn't you, that you could lose this weight. Not lose, like evict this weight when it was necessary, didn't you?
I did, in the back of my mind. I had a lot of troubles growing up. We were homeless for a while, and I was bullied. I had no friends growing up at all, like none. And so to me, that's why I gained all the weight, and I went to food for that. And once I realized that that wasn't doing it for me, I said, you know what, I got to get rid of this weight, and I got to live healthier.
Yeah. So I love the fact, again, I'm telling you that I am excited for you, because that person is here again. Like the eviction notice has been given to wait, but guess what? The new lease renewal, if you would, the new tenant is back and is going forward, and I love how it connects. So just fully embrace it.
Yes, I do. And I'm still losing, so I'm not completely at my end yet, but I'm still working.
Yeah, you're still evicting. Yeah, we don't lose. We don't lose weight here.
You don't lose. You lose your keys. You find those. You don't lose your weight. You don't want that back.
I love that. Amazing tagline. All right, well, Joy, hey, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. I forgot something. Or if we fast forward before we get off of the time machine, if we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Okay, I'm an old soul, so I like Frank Sinatra. Loved him ever since I was little. And My Way, his song My Way, I loved that song growing up.
Well, it all connects, right? Like on the bike, you did it, and losing the weight, you did it. No, he didn't say your way. He said my way, right?
My way,
so, yeah,
right?
There we go.
It's in my way.
Well, Joy, now we have arrived at our destination. But before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready, Joy?
Yes, I'm ready.
Joy, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes, my children.
Are you married?
I am.
All right.
For 11 years.
Wow, congratulations. So I'll give you a secret, right? Like after you've crossed 10, you could say this now. I've been married for more than a decade.
Yeah.
Sounds really big, right? Sounds huge, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you have 2 children, yeah?
I do.
All
I do
right.
too.
Do you believe in God?
I do. Without God, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So yeah.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
I do now. Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
We don't have a TV, so no.
Wow. All right. And what about screen time? The phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8?
Okay.
Or less than 8 hours a day?
It's less than 8, but it's almost to 8 because I'm really bad with that. But I do a lot of stuff online for work, for my job, so
all right.
it's only right. Yeah.
Joy, after 1,001 conversations in 3 months in 2016, I came up with a workbook. The name of it is called Yours. It stands for Your Own Unique Real Self. And the idea is, as you uncover those questions, you find your mission, aka your own unique real statement. If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Joy Allen, what would you say that is?
If you don't know why you're doing it, why are you doing it?
Love it. Joy Allen, this was a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
If I can do it at 527 pounds, you can start anywhere and you can do it too.
Love it. She rode the bike, right? She rode the bike. She lost 304 pounds.
I evicted.
Love it. Joy Allen, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com, and for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.